Got Felix watching.
Hi, Felix. So with that, we will turn it around to my sister with her celestial seconds and see what the stars have for you
Coming up.
and your mom.
Today you will go to sleep. How does she know? Here's a prediction for you.
And your mom.
After you shower, you will find yourself in bed.
Who?
I checked. Oh, this is everybody's general horoscope.
Oh.
No,
you don't know that because what if people don't shower?
You will feel butt juices while you're sleeping.
That's so good.
Or you can be nice and fresh. The choice is on you. Make good choices, like that girl says. Does her makeup. What's her name? Bailey Sarah.
Oh, I love her stories. Oh my god.
She says, bye. Make good choices. Okay. Well, today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to talk to you guys about intuition. According to dictionary.com, intuition is the ability to understand something immediately without the need of conscious reasoning. So, have you experienced intuition?
A lot.
You?
I follow the gut too.
Okay.
And it's big, so just know.
Okay, now that goes to how many times do you ignore your intuition?
When I want to be an idiot, I look the other way.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of us do.
But I know better.
Yeah. Like we see it, we just don't want to accept it. And then after, we end up just fucking
Kicking yourself
in the ass.
kicking yourself in the ass.
You're like, fuck, I should have known, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just feel like when it comes to, you know, your personal self and well-being, that's one thing you should follow. Yeah. You know, because it's always yourself trying to tell you something. Mm-hmm. You know? And I follow a lot of intuition. Of course, everybody gives a blind eye. But I try
or two, like me.
I try to be real truthful to it, you know? Because, hey, why not help yourself out? Mm-hmm. If you can. According to Witches of Insta on Instagram, I ain't trying to plagiarize here. You know, for some it's a feeling or vibe. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I go off vibe a lot because, you know, this is what I follow a lot. Sometimes when I meet people, I do not vibe with them. No. And as you guys know, I will not sit there and fake a relationship. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I will not sit there and try and talk to you. I will not try to be your friend. And that's where it ends. Because something is telling me that something about you is off. Yeah. And most of the time, at the end of the day, it could be days, it could be weeks, it could be months, it could be years. So so-and-so did this. Yeah, I thought they were like that. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. And it saved me trouble because, you know, when you trust somebody and they're not trustworthy, there's always going to be shit around you going around. Mm-hmm. Because how can you trust somebody who you can't trust? Yeah. And when I say trust, because mostly it's about trust. Mm-hmm. You know, you can't sit there and like, hey, I could vibe with this person, when in reality they're like two-faced you the whole time. You know?
But you know what? At the end of the day, like you say, solo se descubren. Yeah. You know, like me personally right now, like you guys know, I'm keeping distance from everything for my own good. Because I'm not all there. I'm fucking nuts. I'm a live wire. Call me what you want to. But I'm trying to keep it easy to myself. There's, you know, random this, random that. Okay, oh, you know, they take it personal. Okay, I'm going to say this, and if it hurts somebody, it's going to hurt somebody. And if it hits you where it belongs, then it will. But if I avoid you specially, no, it's for a reason. Okay, don't sit there and, oh, the fake people and the fake this and the fake that when you yourself are around it and you yourself are the fake fucking people. Me, for one, and you guys know this, you've known me your entire lives because I'm older. Mm-hmm. I'm an open fucking book and I don't lie. Mm-hmm. Okay, if I beat around the bush real quick, it's a little bit different because I might be like shameful to tell you to your face you're a piece of shit. Because maybe at one point we were really close. Yeah. But there is a few people out there okay, that have, I have caught them myself. Nobody's told me. I've caught them. Okay, one thing, guys, and I'm going to tell you guys if you're watching or you will watch this later, if you're on social media, remember everybody's connected to everybody and everybody has common fucking friends. Okay? Don't go on somebody's comments and make a comment about people, not realizing you're that people's fucking friend. And then when they cut you cold fucking turkey, act the victim and wonder, why don't you want to talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay, after I read the bullshit you fucking wrote, are you really gonna ask me why I avoid you? Just consider yourself in a luckier fucking shoe, if you will. If all I'm doing is avoiding you and not cussing you out and telling you you're gonna fucking die tomorrow and what you're gonna die of. Because I will tell you that. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you that much because it's true. Yeah, it's true.
Carol says, same here, 100.
Yeah. Like, there's a girl that I used to work with. She, you know, like, when I met her, she was cool, you know, like, she was alright. Because, you know, like, she was cool. No.
I like people, too.
Yeah.
I vibe very easy with anybody.
You know, yeah. You know,
I love people. I love meeting people. I love talking to people. I'm a people person. If that people brings more people, hey, guess what? We're fucking people now. I love people.
You know, like she was cool. Like, it was her first day. You know, she was a minor too, so you know you can't. Minors work.
You ain't even real legal. You're only 20.
Look,
shut up.
She's younger than me. Okay.
She's like
Tijuana. I could drink.
I felt like I was too.
So you know, so whatever. You know, like within her first week, I started noticing her
shady.
Not shady. She would always victimize herself a lot. Cause she would ask for advice, and you know, like you'd give her advice. You know, estás en la plática. You're at work. You're trying to kill time. You make your shift go by faster. So she would tell me some things like about her personal life, and you know, I'd give her advice, and she'd be like, "Oh, thanks." But then I started noticing a pattern. Huh? Oh, thanks. Yeah. Oh, thanks. You know, she'd be like, okay, you know, like maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that different. So then I started noticing a pattern. She started victimizing herself a lot, and then I was like, you know, like it's not good because I'm seeing what she's doing. So I slowly stopped talking to her. I like, you know, I tried to not make like a big old thing of it. I just, you know, I would keep my conversation short with her and about work. Because you know, I would be left a lot in charge in the back room, and people would come up to me like, hey, you know, like it's time for my lunch break. What do I do? So, you know, I would tell them. So she would come up to me a lot, like asking random things, you know, about work. So I would try to keep it short, you know, and get going with my day. So then, you know, she started hanging around with people that I didn't really get along with at work because I had problems with them. Because, you know, they obviously were assholes. So, you know, she started talking to them, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to let her do her, because she's going to find out how they are. You get me? So, she starts dating one of my cool friends, and I told him, I was like, dude, just be careful with her. I was like, because one of these days, she's going to pop out with some bullshit. And then he's like, oh, okay. He's like, don't worry. He's like, I'll keep an eye out. I gave them probably a month. I told him, I was like, dude, look, I'm giving you a month together, like an extra month. Because they were together for probably like 2 months most. I was like, dude, I'm going to give you an extra like month with her. I was like, be careful because she's going to pull out some shit and you're not going to sit right with it. She was very, like once she started, she was very like around. Like she would stop by and talk to every single person on the floor. When, you know, like, we give you, like, 15 minutes. Like, all right, dude, like, we need you to do this or else we're going to fall behind. Go do this, it's only, like, 15 items. Go pick them real quick and then come back. She would take at least an hour for a standard 15-minute job.
Becky Lopez.
You know, so, I told him because
she had to make her runs, man.
So, you know, it just didn't sit right with me, like, just the way, like, her whole vibe, because her whole vibe started changing, too. So I told him, I was like, dude, like, be careful with her.
And you told him this?
Yeah, I did. I told him that.
Can I tell you something? You talk too much.
No,
not in the sense of talking too much, but I feel you should keep
shit to yourself because you could get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, I know that.
So it's like if she's bullshit, let them find out.
Yeah.
Keep that to yourself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's my advice to you.
I want to know.
Yeah. No, I know, and I do that, but I told him in the sense of being careful. And I was very skeptical about telling them too, because I didn't want it, like, to come back to me.
See? There we go, guys. Intuition was telling you to shut the fuck up.
It was, but I didn't.
Well, my intuition always says just say it.
Well, if it's not your business.
And I contemplate back and forth and back and forth.
Honestly, look, if it does you good, do it. Mm-hmm. But if it's none of your business, just get the fuck out.
Yeah. But then...
Because first of all, if it's not your business, it's not your business how that's happening.
Yeah.
Something obviously happened on that end to have that communication. You know?
Okay, let me give you a quick example what I mean. Mm-hmm. Okay, a few weeks back, you know my life. A certain somebody and a certain somebody that don't know each other, person to person, were involved in the same fucking messy chisme. Okay, how can I put this to not confuse people? The innocent guy was getting blamed for a lot of stuff he wasn't doing, was insane. And I felt the need to tell him that somebody he was talking to was spreading all his shit really thick throughout everywhere else. Mm-hmm. For the reason being, this guy he's been in a situation which he's been in a long time and he's finally out of it. So the issues he was going through at the moment, I know he was going through a bunch of emotions that were mainly probably kill at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. So, I hear from somebody else that this abroad, because era una pinche vieja chismosa, was in the middle saying que this guy said this and this and this and that. Okay, I personally know that innocent guy. And even after I said and related the message I needed to, the other guy calls me ignorant. He tells me that I'm ignorant because I don't want to see how this other guy is. Okay, first of all, these people ain't none of my fucking business. They're not. But the one guy was my friend. He's good people. And I just didn't want him in a worse situation than he was. So I felt fit to tell him to just watch what he says. So I did. And I know it wasn't really too much my business because it wasn't. Somehow I did feel like I was kind of in the middle of it because it was like real coincidental and like what the fuck. But yeah, my intuition said to tell him and I did. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I was just like ugly in the other sense of the other guy because he kind of got bothered with me and I tell you.
In that situation, I feel you're just trying to put something to rest because it's not right.
It wasn't.
And cool, that there's nothing wrong with that. Like, do it. But hold your shit. Obviously, you did.
I did, and that's it. I related the message.
But if you're going to be sitting there saying shit and they'll be like, oh, no, I didn't say nothing.
No, and it's done. And I let them both know. I said, hey.
I didn't say nothing.
I told so-and-so.
You know the one now.
I told so-and-so, hey, the other day I talked to him, and I told him what this fucking broad was saying. And, this and this. Like I said, I know the innocent guy, and I think I know him pretty well. Mm-hmm. And to me, honestly, the whole chisme of it wouldn't make any sense. But according to the other person, there's a lot of shit I don't know. Which probably I don't. And at the end of the day, like I told him, I don't fucking care anyway. I just don't want the other guy to get into deep shit for no reason. You know what I mean? Because obviously, somewhere, somehow, down the line, somebody was saying more shit than they should. Mm-hmm. And yeah, the other guy's like, you're fucking ignorant. It's not, it doesn't, like, how can I say, no me duele a mí en ninguna manera, so how am I being ignorant? I don't care. I don't care what the fuck that fool has going. I don't give a fuck, especially what this fucking hood rat has going. So how the fuck am I even ignorant,
I heard about you too.
Yeah, he's all, I tell him, Mama, one thing I am not is ignorant. Trust me. Like, I've been trained my husband has broke me in every fucking avenue ever. So believe me, Si me hago pendeja, here and there is one thing. Pero me hago, no soy. Ignorant? No. So I told him, Mama, I don't understand where that even comes from, but okay, whatever. I got upset and I was that, and it is what it is. But yeah, I was being a fucking chismosa because my intuition told me to say something, and I did. And honestly, I believe in my heart that it avoided a lot of bigger issues because the other guy was like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
So, sorry guys for all the cheese in my butt.
So, intuition.
Feel
it. I'm busting your rolling. Feel it. And just follow it. Because it's according to this, it's a nudge towards peacefulness and positivity. And it says, like, sometimes you just know, and it doesn't have to make any sense. And like I said, that's true. Like, going back to the people, like, I could just, like, all right, no, I'm just going to avoid you. It doesn't make sense at the moment. Like, hey, why are you avoiding them? You don't even know them. I don't have to, At the end of the day, it's going to make perfect sense. All right? So, June 2nd, Venus enters Cancer. This is going to bring focus and needs. It's going to bring focus to your needs and wants in a relationship. It's going to be evaluating whether your relationship is being reciprocated. Like, are you given what you're, yeah. Like, are you receiving what you're giving?
No.
Never. And vice versa.
Never.
So this is what Venus and Cancer is going to bring. Like, focus to that. And, I got this from Astro Matrix on IG. You guys want to follow them? They have a bunch of shit with a lot of words, and a lot of time. Doesn't make sense. But you could always Google it. For today, June 1st, it says, do connect with someone else on a spiritual level to feel more connected to the universe. It says, do not prevent from sharing your feelings with others.
I never prevent that.
And the tip of happiness is receive everything with love. And what this is trying to say is, like, okay, you're driving on a freeway and some asshole cuts you off. Okay, first thing you do, man, fuck you, stupid bitch, But then again, like, do you want to go that route and bring that attitude, that energy to your day? No. Or do you just want to let it go, like, hey, you know what, this fool has chorro, he needs to get to his destination.
Let him go. That was us.
Let him go. Hopefully he doesn't crash into a big rig.
Twice he was trying to cut us off and almost hit us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And this one's like honky, like, motherfucker, and I'm like sitting there like, okay, stop now, because I get really nervous when you can't see in the windows. Mm-hmm. It's like, what if he has a gun? Like, people are fucking nuts.
Oh my god, like that little kid they killed, dude. Like, last week they killed a little boy.
You know what, guys? I apologize. I know I'm the news and what's going on, but I've been so lazy and out of it, and my heart hurts.
It was like a road rage incident, and they shot at this car. It was on in fucking freeway in Orange County.
Was that Aiden?
The little boy.
Eden? Is that his name?
They shot at the trunk of the car, and it went through, and they hit the little boy in the stomach. Y lo mató. He died.
See, that's why I tell this guy.
There's like a $40,000 reward right now to whoever knows who the fuck it is.
Have you heard, speaking of shootings, that freeway, I think it's the 91 freeway.
The BB guns.
Yeah, like a lot of people have been getting shot with BB guns.
You know what, a few years back,
it was up here on the 215, no?
Right now I seen a grid earlier, sometime last week, and it's been happening in a lot of freeways. Like almost every single freeway. But a few years back, I was driving home, and it was late. And I was kind of on between, I want to say, passing the 57 ramp on the 10. From that stretch up until the white exit, they had a fucking pointer on me. Like the little red light. And like I could see it because it was on
laser.
Yeah. It was on, I don't know if it was somebody with a laser just fucking around. I don't know, they were fucking actually trying to shoot. But it would alternate from my fucking arm to my fucking like neck. And I was just like, man, if I fucking turn right now, they're gonna shoot my face off. And I was just like, fuck, I'm just...
What was it? The car next to you?
Yeah, it was something on this side, you know, and it kept going with me. So obviously it was a car.
It's probably a kid fucking thing with you.
I don't want to turn. I don't want to, you know, because what if I did turn and I get shot? Yeah. Maybe it was my intuition telling me not to turn.
Sounds like a bullshit thing a fucking boy would do.
But it was late. It was really late. It was probably like 10:30. I didn't have the boys with me that night.
You didn't, but somebody else had theirs.
So my exit came up and I just got out quick in a hurry, thankful to be alive because I didn't know what the fuck it was. We didn't know.
It's scary though. You can never trust people at all. Like I know people are always been untrustworthy, period. But I think now, thanks to all the social everything we have, la voz corre bien pronto. Y la gente está pinche loca. Fuck. That's why I always tell this one. John's very intimidating looking. People tend to fuck with John. Like he's a magnet for fucking people. Like fucked up people. I tell him, look, it ain't you and me no more. Where we can roll out and be Bonnie and Clyde and fucking have a shootout and putazo. We can't do that anymore. No. They fucking shoot you. They're gonna shoot you in front of your kids. Is that what you want? Or they're gonna shoot at you and miss you and get your fucking kids. Is that what you want? Or they're gonna shoot at us and shoot me in the fucking head. And still, is that what you want your kids to see? Like, he doesn't get it though. He still needs to grow up a lot.
Be a level, or the higher level of crazy.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's not worth it. Like,
it's
dude,
not.
Was fucking chasing them down the freeway worth a shot? Like, no.
Yeah. It's not. And you never know.
Turn the light on.
Oh. Yeah, you never know, and I don't know. I guess now that I'm a mother, I see things very differently. I'm very paranoid now all the time. Like a while back too, the compadre Robert, they had moved out of their house. The bums were in there. He's over there trying to chase a fucking bum. Like, what are you fucking doing? You don't even live there anymore. Oh, because I guess they left records behind, like vaccination. Who fucking cares? Anything.
$5 and you get a copy.
Exactly. Anything left behind obviously wasn't that important. Let it go. You really think these, okay, especially the street people, 9 out of 10 are on something.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna fucking be sitting there thinking about you? Fuck no. They wanna just do whatever the fuck they're gonna do. That was so scary. I was like, they even put it on live TV on the Facebook. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Get out of there.
I was driving on Holt the other day, and I passed right there on Gordon. And you know how right there's like that little alley? I drove down that little alley.
Past the tire shop, right?
Yes.
Buildings, yeah.
Yes, I drove down that little alley. Straight up saw a man shooting up.
Yeah.
Like, he was already like half dead, per se. Because, you know, like, homeless people, you can't tell if they're dead or alive if you drive by.
Yeah.
And they're like
laying there.
I used to have down an alley. I see them doing that stages all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and then like
when we were living over there, I wouldn't let Suzette walk the grass.
Oh no.
It was disgusting.
And if you are, just have your shoes on. También.
When I had Belinda, la muchacha, the neighbor working with me, she worked at Jack in the Box by town on the freeway. One time one of the muchachas was doing the cleanup in the bathroom, and there was a bunch of paper on the floor, so she had her gloves and she went to pick it up. Y se picó toda la mano, and she was already like 7 months pregnant. It was fucked up. She had to go get tested for all the fucking things, and even when the baby was born, they still checked her and everything. It was really ugly, but yeah, you can never know, you can never tell. Okay, I'm going to take it to a moment in history for today, alright guys? So today in 2009, Flight 447 of France crashed into the Atlantic Ocean. I don't know if you guys remember that. The flight venía de Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and it was going back home to Paris, France. And I guess the fucking plane stalled somehow. It didn't turn back on, and it went straight into the fucking water. Everyone aboard died. Every single fucking passenger. Everybody. There was 260 people, passengers aboard. There was 12 crew members. Everybody died. 228 deaths that day. Everybody. I guess it was big drama because somehow, somewhere, it says that the exact words were the pilot's tubes were obstructed by crystals and caused the autopilot to disconnect. So when the fucking plane went down, it lost connection of the world. It took them 2 years to find where the area was because they had an idea because things floated, but they still never found where exactly the fucking thing was. So trip out. It took them 5 days after the actual accident that 2 bodies floated up and a bunch of debris from the fucking plane. So that's how, after 5 days, that's when they're like, okay, más o menos va a estar around here. The investigation took 2 years because in May of 2011, literally 2 years later, the flight recorders were recovered from the ocean floor. So it gave
the boxes and everything.
No, they still never found the big box.
Really?
It just gave some kind of a, like, okay, we're here. So, they calculated the depth was 15,400 feet. That's how deep down this fucking plane went.
Yeah, imagine, and then how high they were. Imagine all that dropping.
I
wonder how many of these people actually died of a heart attack before they even hit and drowned.
I'm like ready to die right now of a fucking heart attack. By June 16th, they had recovered only 50 bodies. 2 years later, 50 bodies. June 15th.
How many people were aboard?
228.
Fudge.
The subs went down. They had deep divers. They had all kinds of people looking. All they were able to recover all together was 104 bodies. 74 of the people are still missing. Bodies, nothing was ever found.
To this day?
To this day.
Yeah.
The sharks ate them, the fish ate them.
No, ya se encontraron el pinche collar de la Rose.
También. So, yeah, guys. Now we'll turn it over to Rosie's segment, which is new, like I said. It's going to be called Rosie Sus Molcajetes. Nothing to do with food, guys. It's a fashion segment. She's going to tell us what's up. But, like, when we go out to a bolo hasta el molcajete nos colgamos. Here we go. Take it away.
Alright, my guys. Okay. So, since I'm doing fashion, I decided to see what's currently trending in the year 2021. So I was online earlier, and I was on the trendsetter.net. It's a website. And I was seeing that a lot of pastels are back. A lot of really light colors and a lot of yellow. But it's not like your common like mustard yellow. It's more the pastel yellow than anything else.
I like
Mustard yellow.
I feel all like...
And a lot of like little tarts. A lot of clutches. A lot of clutches are back in, but they're colored clutches, so they're not like the big fancy like clutches to go out. They're all colored and they're mainly pastels.
So pastels are in.
Yes. So, and I was also reading that since, we are in, quote unquote, a pandemic, your common mask is black. And that is, I guess, fashion now. Since it ties into...
You know what? I've seen that. They sell shirts and a matching fucking mask.
Yeah.
And a scrunchie.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Big old fucking scrunchie.
Like, who even wears
De los 90s.
Yeah, no. So,
my mask had a lot of little pieces.
So the common, like, I guess, fashion mask now is black. It's black. I mean, you can never really go wrong with black, the color black. So that, and a lot of bell bottoms are coming back in. Like the 70s and the 60s, 70s is very like a common style now. The other day I went to, well, that kind of makes sense. I went to Pico with...
To the Pico Riveras Porcelina!
And a lot of people were wearing, their bell bottoms, but I mean, it goes with the boots and all that because it's boot cut.
That's scary.
Is it Carnalillo still in? Dun, 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 dun,
I just remember him because I'm watching the Jenny Rivera fucking movie, like, show on Netflix, but he comes out.
You guys are so old. We watched that with Mom like 4 years ago.
I remember.
Well, because I'm not a Jenny Rivera fan. I'm not. I've never been. I only like one of her songs.
I like 4 of them.
But I kind of seen the show and I'm sorry, Jenny Rivera fan. She was an idiot.
Yeah,
and so was her family. Like, she was sitting there getting fucked up and let's fucking defend her. And all because Pops is like, oh no.
Yeah.
No. Deja hacer lo que ella quiera. Okay, yeah, let my sister keep getting fucking mopped with the fucking her hair on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude.
Well, I'm going to tell you this for future references. If it is to come up ever again. If I do get hit or, like, they want to hit me, I'll tell you and you can get a mom to come fuck somebody up, alright?
Like the story, where was it? In Pasadena? Where the fucking guy broke into the house to fuck up the girl. And then the mom and the sister went and fucked him up.
Good.
Like, they fucked him up with, like, bats and shit.
Good.
And then they took him in because he was so fucked up, but he still got prison time.
Yeah.
What did they call it? The fucking, they had a fucking word for it. I'll tell you.
Look into it, yeah.
Yeah, because it like crime of passion, no. It was
Possibly
crime of passion. But yeah, they fucked
like the show Shameless. They have a bat hung up on the wall. So whenever like some shit goes south, they run down the stairs and they grab the bat and they start running around the whole house with the bat.
I'm totally against violence, like in-house, domestic. We were brought up that way. I so disagree with it. Talk, people, talk. And once again, I'm gonna say it because I know I've said it again, and I know you guys can follow, and I'm a broken fucking record. But I speak from experience. If you're in a relationship and things haven't changed yet, they're not gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm lucky enough. I will say I've only got a good beat down one time, and that's why we are where we are. But my husband has been not like a fucking model in any kind. And here we are 20 years later and nothing has ever changed. And it ain't gonna change. And that's the sad part. Because you in your heart want things to be so different and you have hope and you lie to yourself. Because they give you a fucking empty promise. It's what your heart needed to hear at the moment. You take it, you fucking run with it, and guess what? 3 months later, you're in the same fucking situation. It will not change. Okay, I don't know your life. Like I said, I've been lucky enough I've only had hands put on me one time, and one time only. And next time it happens, believe me, I will be a widow and probably be in prison the rest of my life. And it's okay, I'll fucking take it. But I will tell you this, if you are the one getting hit, leave.
Especially if there's kids.
Yeah.
You don't want them growing up seeing that. Like, going back to the Jenny Rivera show, these girls think like they need to take the shit from their husband just because the mom did. It's like, no. Why?
It will not change, and your children don't need to see that. And that's coming from us 3. She was lucky enough that my dad was already gone. She didn't get to see none of it. I was lucky enough to be the referee, and I got a putazo here and there sometimes trying to stop it from happening. Okay, it fucking sucks being that kid when you hear your dad pulling up. Your stomach is so...
Like, it just fucking turns to like, fuck, man.
What's gonna happen today?
Home. And it sucks, really. I know you're hurt because, you say that dad wasn't in your life.
You don't
but
miss
you don't know
out
how
on
lucky you are.
Yeah. You don't miss out on shit.
That's why I would
Consider yourself
appreciate
lucky.
if you were a better daughter to mom. Because that woman has been your mom, your dad, everything. She's been there more for you than dad was ever there for us, and we had that.
Yeah.
You get a lot hurt about it, but you didn't miss shit, fool. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Because you don't even understand the feeling of when we would hear those fucking rollers opening, how our stomachs would fucking turn. What the fuck are they gonna fight about now? Like, no. It wasn't a nice feeling. It It's not cute.
And I get it. A lot of you girls want to make it work because of your kids. Make yourself fucking work. Okay? Make yourself that role model where your kids see you and see your fucking struggle. They see the effort you put into life and say, fuck yeah, that's my mom. Not the bullshit yeah, that's my mom, but we have all this shit going on with my dad. That's not the way to live, and I'm telling you that because I am that fucking fucked up kid in the head that grew up in that fucked up ass house. And if I could have it my way, my mom and my dad would have just been divorced from day one, and we could have avoided a lot of fucking issues because it was ugly. It was ugly and frustrating at the same time because we're 5 years apart. I knew better. I'm trying to protect my sister so they won't hear nothing. Okay, she's scared out of her fucking mind, throwing up. She has the runs. She's a 7-year-old kid, traumatized, scared shitless of my dad because my mom's fucking black and blue. I'm sorry, Mom, for putting your business out there. You know, my mother is very reserved. My mom doesn't speak of any of her life. But I honestly think this is something pendejas need to hear. Because I'm sorry. I have respect for you because you are a person. But if you're living this life, you're a fucking pendeja. You need to open your fucking eyes. You need to fucking do something. Okay? Right now, this day and age, we live in a very easy life. Okay? You can't fucking do this. Try to qualify for help. Todos viven con todos ahorita. No es de que, like back then, 30 years ago, where it was frowned upon to live with your parents or live with your whoever. Find the fucking help. Get the fuck out of there. Okay? If you're back at home with your parents, so fucking what? Go home. You don't need to put up with shit from nobody. You don't.
I was actually, I seen that today. I was on TikTok earlier, and it was a screenshot of this lady conversating with 911 through text. If you can't call physically, call, you can text them. They set up a
That is thing. So good. I've been saying that for years.
And I actually read up on it. They started a program, I think, in 2014, where you can, or sooner, or like before, where they set up a program that you can text them.
Yeah, because think about it. How many times are you in a situation where you're hiding?
Yes.
Or you cannot speak.
Yes.
But you can fucking use the thumb.
And a lot.
Put it on vibrant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put it on
Silent.
Yeah. And a lot of people, like, they get creative with it because I've seen, like, little clips where they call 911 ordering a pizza. So they're like, hey, can I get a large pepperoni pizza? And then they'll answer, and then they'll give you like ultimatums, like if you're like in immediate danger, say with extra pepperoni or things like this. Like you can't, there's options now. Like you don't necessarily have to stay in the same predicament that you're in.
That's good, and you should take it and you should run with it. Get on fucking welfare if you need to. Get a fucking loan. Get a fucking job. Do what you have to do, but protect your children. Ya si tú vales madre and that's what you think you're entitled to the rest of your life, to get a fucking beat down, give up your kids then. Send them away to family. They do not need to fucking see this. Okay? Life is repeat. They see, they fucking do. Okay? And I'm really sorry if I'm offending anybody, because that's the last thing. I don't pass judgment because I personally don't care. Cada quien que viva su puta vida como quiera. Pero I'm telling you this on the behalf of your children that cannot speak. Okay? They're traumatized. They're stuck there even more than you are, because you have the choice. You want to be there because you want to save your marriage. You want to be there because he's gonna change. He told me for the 10,000th time this fucking month. Bitch, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna fucking happen. Okay? If a man truly fucking wants you, if a man truly fucking loves you, he will change the moment he fucking tells you. He doesn't feed you empty promises for fucking months, weeks, or years. Okay? It ain't a repeat story every fucking payday that he goes fucking missing and disappears for the whole fucking week. So he's broke again. It ain't gonna fucking change. It's not. Get it together. Get your kids out of that fucking element. Because then guess what? In 20 years, when your baby girl goes away, guess who's gonna be getting beat up and think, oh wow, well fuck, my mom looks like this. It's okay. I'll eventually grow out of it, or it'll get better. It ain't gonna get fucking better. It's not. I'm telling you right now. And if you're gonna hate me and not like me and unfriend me, then fuck you. Do it. I don't care. But I'm giving you fucking advice from my heart. My sisters are here as my witnesses. We grew up in this fucking element. Guess what? My parents haven't been together almost 20 years, and my dad still hasn't fucking changed, okay? He had a girlfriend I couldn't stand about 9 years ago. He used to beat the shit out of her too for questioning, because the man could do what he wants when he wants, but the moment he gets questioned, guess who gets slapped in the fucking mouth? Lips go fucking running with blood. As much as I didn't like this girl, I was never okay with that, because it's not fair, okay? You're her man, you go missing. Why is it not fair to get asked, where the fuck have you been? Why? Why are you not entitled to that question? I think that's a fair question. You've been missing 5-6 hours, where have you been? Why get an answer with a putazo and shut the fuck up and mind your business? If you're my man, why do I need to do all that? Why do you need to hit me? Just answer me. Yes or no? That wasn't cool. I didn't agree with that. We used to get into a lot of arguments over that, because
Then again, you think of the situation. This person knew how dad was. You're really gonna question him where he's been for 6 hours?
Yeah.
Why are you still there? First of all.
This was right when they started. Right when they started. That's why after, yeah, you can't feel sorry for the girl.
First time is excusable.
Yeah.
Second time?
No, this was literally right when they first started, and yeah, he would pull up with the ex, all happy, like 2 days later, because he had beat the shit out of this one, so she wasn't coming around. He had been messing with the other one, and he had just dumped to get with this one, because supposedly this one was younger than the other one. But it's like, how do you even think this is okay? Like, fuck, you haven't even been with her like 4 months and you're already beating her?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to judge, but you know what? All that psychological issues. It is. We weren't there to know how dad was brought up, but I'm pretty sure there's something in the fucking head. I don't think there's any human out there that doesn't need psychology. So, you have fucking problems, go get help.
But see, that's the thing. Admit you have issues.
Yeah, and that's why it's very easy to judge, but
everybody
has issues.
Yeah, a lot of people wanna, whatever, just leave me alone. Yo soy yo. You know how many times I hear that?
Yeah.
No, you can't be fucking you. You're around everybody else. You need to be a person. It ain't about the Stone Age where you carry a fucking wooden bat and just beat everybody because you are you.
But then it just goes back to the person they're dealing with. Why do they take it?
What are they doing?
Why are they there?
Yeah,
you just said it yourself. Don't. It's like going back and rewording what you're saying and saying it the other way around.
No, you're right.
No,
you're very right.
You see how a person is. It's not gonna change. Get out. Whether it's a first strike, you get beat. Why are you gonna sit there and wait for a second time? Yeah. Beating is not acceptable in any way or form.
Or mistreating in general.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and judge. Because everybody's fucked up for a reason. And it's like, we don't know how they live their life. Like, what happened in your life that fucked you up like that? And the worst part is that, like you said, not everybody's gonna admit they have a problem. They're not. That's why when people have problems, they come into your life and you see that shit, you fucking just avoid them. Because it's not gonna change, and the only person that's gonna end up hurt is you. So why would you want to put yourself in that situation? See?
Yeah.
It's hard. And here comes intuition. It's easier to look away when it's something you want. But damn well, once you get beat that first time, okay, I shouldn't fucking be here. But you don't, you don't, because that's what you want. It's just more being true to yourself, being a savage to yourself. Yeah. Because you're supposed to be your own priority. How are you supposed to be your kid's priority when you can't even be there for yourself?
Yep, you're very right with everything you're saying. I can't even comment on that because you're right. And it's sad and it sucks. And like I said, if you are the punching bag, move. Move now. Because it will not change. And as you already know, because it got worse, it gets worse, and it's gonna keep getting worse.
Yeah.
Because
how
the
many
first
people
time
are killed that way?
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, the first times empiezan que with a push here and there, or you grab them fucked up, or and then next thing you know, oh, I didn't mean it. You take it. Oh, there, you give each other kisses, you go do the nasty, and everything's forgotten. And then Mr. gets fucking crazy again because, oh my God, you know how tempers flare up real quick. What happens then? Oh, the tap was harder. Now you have something visual. Then what?
Yeah.
Then worse. And
then, hey, the kids you wanted to stay together for now are orphans. You know, what do you want?
Think about it. And then, like, once again, I've been told before, ain't nobody gonna want you with a kid. Mijo, they want me with a kid and you and another kid. You think they don't fucking want me with one kid? It ain't that time no more. The life where, ay, tienen un hijo, get away from it. La vaca viene con el becerro. No.
Yeah.
They'll milk you, take your becerro, take the pinche toro behind the vaca too. It is what it is, girls. It ain't like it was when grandma had
I think
kids.
the most important step on leaving the situation
Boys, lower it.
is trying to make it on your own.
Yes.
Because you make it on your own, you don't need anybody. You don't have to sit there and say, oh, I need them because I want to fucking, pay my fucking rent. No, like, make it on your own. Make it on your own.
That's
and like that,
hardest.
Yeah, it's hard. It's fucking hard, but it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. So like that, anybody that comes around, it works out, it doesn't, cool.
And if it don't,
a chingar madres. Next, And not even in that way either, because ladies, I have to admit, you can't bring anybody around your kids.
yeah,
You can't.
that too.
You fucking can't.
You need to know exactly who you're fucking dealing with, because not only are they fucking nuts, then comes the touching and oh no.
Yeah.
Nope.
And in all reality, why the fuck would you trust anybody around your kids? Like,
no.
If you don't even know them, how would you want them around your kids? Like,
let me rephrase what I said. Move it along, but don't fucking race into it.
Yeah.
Don't. Cause you don't know. The fucking world's full of garbage.
Yeah.
No?
Eventually, if it's meant to be, it's gonna happen.
And think about it. You could be with a person for 15 fucking years and you still don't even know them.
Like me. Let me tell you guys about, what was today's topic anyways? Narcissist.
Oh, we're doing narcissist people.
If you guys remember, I had a big, nasty ass, ugly ex, and that, it just goes back
big,
to this.
Big, ugly, fat ex? Is it John? Were you with John too?
No, I don't want to say names because if this ever comes to him, he could fucking put you down, like on YouTube. So, I was with this person 5 years of my life. 5 years of my life, okay? The last straw was the last straw for me. Like, this is it. I'm not even going to bother looking back. But it's just the shit that I ended up finding out that made me like, yeah, you're fucking gross.
Boys.
Okay? So I was talking to a person. I'm not going to throw out names because it never got out who told me. They did tell me, not even trying to be chismosos or anything, but kind of trying to get logic onto why shit was happening. Well, 5 years, guys, 5 years. I met his daughter. He would bring her around. I was very acclimated with his family. I was around them all the time. 5 years, guys. After 5 years, I find out he has 2 other kids that I never fucking knew about. Okay, not only did A, he never say anything about them, but B, you're gonna tell me that not once this family mentioned them? Not even by accident. Nothing. How's that possible? And in my mind, if you could sit there and hide 2 fucking kids.
Were they from the same mom?
No, 3 different moms.
Did the family know about them?
Yes.
Why are you raising your hand?
I don't know.
She asked questions. So it's
You got Miguel Pacheco watching and Julie Salas.
Like, yeah, I knew he was a fucking asshole. I knew he was a piece of shit. But dude, to fucking hide kids, not only that, but he had told me, oh, my license is suspended because I had tickets.
It was child support.
It was fucking child support. And here I am. And you know what?
Suspended for child support.
And you can't leave the country.
That's why Alex made a deal with me because his shit got suspended because of child support.
They could even take you to fucking jail.
After so long, they'll send you like a letter, like trying to trick you, like at the DMV, like come get your shit done, like you've been forgiven. And dumbasses actually show up to the DMV, and then they'll have like the cops right there waiting for you, and they'll take you in custody.
And you're considered
you're considered a deadbeat dad. Like literally, they'll put your picture up. Deadbeat dad is a real thing.
Yeah, so you know, like, oh yeah, and I got a ticket, and I'm like, why do you get a ticket? You know, like how? You stupid.
Hey, yeah, it was.
Well, yeah, I like you know when this person told me, it all just started clicking. You know, and it's kind of like how I just don't get it. How are you with somebody 5 years and not?
Were they older?
The oldest one was 15. This was 2 years ago, so he's probably 17 now.
He?
Yeah, it was a boy. The oldest one was a son. And then it was, I believe it was, the second one was a girl. She was like 13, I want to say. Like 2 years apart. And then it was a daughter I knew, which was almost the same fucking age. You know, but all this shit just fucking like, really?
Amárrense, cabrones. Because a lot of girls, look it, I'm not going to say they trick you because they want your kid. Because chances are, si andan picando you and all that anyway. You know, guys want to glamorize themselves and think they're the shit that women want them and that they can get that. No, dudes, you guys get played your fucking self. You ain't the shit. Played. You are.
And you know what? I think that was probably the issue with the first person. I'm under the impression that she cheated on him and actually married the person she cheated with.
Well, at least that.
But it's still like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Kids are a big thing to hide.
Yeah.
And to sit there and like, come on, the family not say one thing? Like one thing at all?
Then they were instructed not to by him then.
I think you should cut complete ties with everybody.
I did.
Every fucking body.
I really did. And you know what? This person that told me, they were under the impression I knew. You know, and they started sitting there throwing out names, and I'm like, who the fuck are all these people? And she's like, they're like,
so he would actually see them here and there?
No, I don't know.
Because if he wasn't giving money.
He wasn't giving money. I know he wasn't. And see, because that's where the whole thing was from, because he would work so fucking much but wouldn't bring shit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, that was an argument.
Where's your money?
Didn't he like Uber for a bit?
Yeah, he would make a.
How would he Uber? His license was suspended. Does Uber not?
That's when he got that shit fixed.
Oh.
And yes, Uber finds out immediately. They find out everything immediately. You know, and it's off. So yeah, it's like, you know, how can it goes back to you can know somebody 15 years but not after that, like honestly, dude. And at the time, that's when I was having problems with the boy's dad. And he would sit there and talk so much shit about him. And then it's kind of like, after it's like, with what fucking face? With what face do you sit there and talk shit when you're fucking worse? Like, this fool at least was there for a fucking period in your life. But you, like, you haven't even fucking seen them. You don't even know what the fuck they look like. You can't even provide for them.
Are they here?
Yeah, they're here. They're here. And I think he had met up with the girl, the second one, because they needed her, passport signed off because she was going to travel somewhere. So they had to meet up to get it signed by him. But yeah, so it's kind of like, okay, yeah, you're a piece of shit. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't think of me. Don't come around me. Right, don't even fucking say my name out to the fucking wind.
Yeah, Pocahontas, stop your shit.
Nothing. Sorry guys, but if you hide children, you're a piece of shit. That's it. You're a piece of shit.
And deny him too.
Yeah.
Well, you hide him.
Well,
denying him.
Yeah, but what happened when you told him? How did you tell him?
And here goes back to the whole narcissistic. The whole narcissistic.
Let's see.
I told him, like, cause, you know, after we broke up, he was always the type of person, I'll do nothing better. You know, let me come back.
New year, new us.
And I told him, like, dude, like, I know about them. And he was like, about who? All that about them. About your kids that you've been hiding. This fool had the audacity to sit there and tell me, well, that's your fault for digging into my business. If I wanted you to know, I would have told you. Really?
That's what a man says often, though. You know that?
Really?
If you dig, you're gonna find.
Really? Okay. Well, yeah, that's why he's still sitting there trying to fucking ask about me, right? Okay.
Because you dug and you found.
It's like, yeah, I dug, I found, and guess what? You ain't in my agenda no more, fool. Like, you're done. You're done. So, yeah, that goes back to, like, the narcissistic ways. Like, that fool was, like, the teacher of narcissists. Like, if he could sit there and have a course on how to be a narcissist 101, he would become a millionaire. You would
Let me tell them what a narcissist is. So, a narcissist is a person who has an extensive interest in or admiration of themselves. The world revolves around them. Could be a disorder, which most likely almost always is. It's called narcissistic personality disorder. So it's the pattern of self-centered, arrogant thinking and behavior, a lack of empathy and consideration for other people, and a full need of admiration. People describe the people with NPD as cocky, manipulative, selfish, patronizing, and demanding. Okay? The characteristics of a narcissist. Their exaggerated sense of self-importance. They feel entitled and require constant, excessive admiration. Expect to be recognized as superior even without achievements that warrant it. Exaggerate on achievements and talents when they ain't worth shit. Are always preoccupied in fantasies about success, power, brilliance, beauty, or even having the perfect mate. So they're just literally full of shit. They think they are
and
the shit.
The bad thing about these people is that they're super fucking negative.
Oh, yeah.
Negative. They carry this fucking whole vibe with them. And see, the thing is, I believe that when you are with a negative person, there is a negative grip. Yeah. Like, that shit will grip onto you that you can't fucking get away.
They're your fucking anchor, of
like,
course.
You can't get away. As much as you fucking try, you fucking can't. You can't. And it's just a fucking dead end. Like, if you get the chance to fucking leave, run. Why would you want to fucking deal with that? You know? And, yeah, everything that you just fucking read, that was him. Like, he had to be the center of attention. He always had to be right. Hey, that's fucking pink. No, it's not. It's red. No, it's pink. It's red. Well, what did you do to make it red? If I see fucking, you know?
Listen, when they abuse, okay? You might not even fully know or understand what is happening, but the only thing you know is that you feel confused, upset, and even guilty for your mistakes. Mm-hmm. So, like you said, regardless of what the situation is, they are perfect, they are innocent, they are right, and you're an idiot.
Mm-hmm. Everything will be turned around, and you're the wrong one.
You're
the bad one. They're the victim.
There's a second level to it, which is more aggressive. It's called the gaslighting. They are the sick narcissists. They're the ones that fucking fuck you up. Their goal is to make the victim doubt themselves and can make a person like just fucking like lower their self-esteem to the point of no fucking return, like doubt themselves, feel horrible, like that's it. They destroy the person by having the ways they fucking have.
Yeah, it's terrible. And he would always not only think he was beautiful and gorgeous and the true definition of fucking handsome, but he would title himself a sociopath narcissist. So he fucking knew. He knew. And he was so proud to fucking show it off. Well, I don't know how far in life you're gonna fucking get. I wish you the fucking best. But please just don't come with your drink. I remember when we had broken up, he had told me, like, I'm gonna go to your fucking house right now. I was like, okay, like, in how long? And he'll be like, why? Does it matter? Yeah, it kind of does matter. Well, how long are you going to be here? I'll fucking be there right now in half an hour. Cool, I'll have the fucking cops waiting for me. Like, don't come around my fucking house. Like, if I don't want you, I don't want you. Don't fucking look for me. Like, it's done. It's fucking done. And it's like, the fucking, like, the feeling I feel about him now, it's like I can't even think of him because my stomach turns in asshole. Like, I am so grossed the fuck out with him. And it's like, how? Why? Like, why was I fucking there that long? It's disgusting to me. Like, disgusting. And I just hope that anybody that finds themselves in the situation really just goes. And then later when you fucking do heal and fucking, you know, be yourself again, I am 100% sure you're going to feel this way about that too. And it's like, it's an asshole. Like, how are these people like that? Like, how are you going to argue that the fucking sky is fucking red when it's blue? Mm-hmm. And then say it's fucking red just because you say it's red? Like, no, life doesn't fucking work that way. You know, and the sad part is that most of these people are a true piece of shit. They're nothing. They're nothing and they think they're fucking everything. The show's about them, life's about them. If it's not about them, they'll make it about them.
They pass judgment on you in a non-judgmental way, which doesn't seem like they are, but they're correcting you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So fuck these people, and if you're a narcissist yourself, then fuck you too.
And everything you stand for, and your mom too, wow, if you're at it, because she made you.
Dude, just...
No, it's hard. It's hard.
Carol says she knows a lot of people like that.
And you know what? I think that's the situation this boy's dad is stuck in.
The girl?
Yeah, like she's so fucking narcissist, and he's just stuck. He's on that grip right now. You know, because he knows what's going on. He sees the problems, but he just can't get away. You know?
But then too, narcissists not only are like proud, like, what's his name? They lie a lot too.
A lot.
Like, I knew one, a girl. Okay, she was with her man, whatever. They didn't live together. But he would visit her long stays, and they were fine. Living life, although they would fight a lot. The moment the honeymoon was over and he'd go home, she would have a fucking fit. I wouldn't say suicidal, but like I said, she wasn't suicidal, but she would fake illnesses to make him feel bad and want to come back. It's like, why are you gonna belittle yourself and throw a fucking show to get like, not even like empathy, era causar pinche lástima, you know what I mean? Like, why put yourself there? If he doesn't care to that point, or you're not that serious and you're just the weekend ass, take it as it is, and that's what you are. I always think of it this way: know your fucking place. Yeah. Okay? I've done it myself where I think I'm in a fucking situation, and then comments or certain situations arouse later where it's nowhere near where I thought it was. But then at the same time, with all logic of your fucking brain, think about it and know where your place is. So yeah, no, all the time. And I would sit there and think, because the guy wouldn't give two fucks. Like, she's full of shit. And I would even tell this one, like, damn, he's fucked up. Like, she's over there fucking suffering this and that, and he won't even call her. Well, here we are, fast forward. It's nothing wrong with her. And they live happily ever after.
She stopped getting sick.
Yeah. Santo remedio.
Ayuda la cura. Ayuda la cura.
Yes. So it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to be a fucking crazy liar, narcissist, controlling fucking piece of shit. But yeah, I think what's his name's living that right there too, because she probably lies about a lot of things to catch his grip while he's trying to get away, and that's why he's there.
I don't know. The toxic grip. That's toxicity right there at its finest.
What can I say? Well, I could say a lot, but do you guys really want me to say a lot?
Run.
If you guys know a narcissist, if you are the narcissist, we want to talk to you and see why you are the way you are.
Oh my god, that would be the best argument ever. Because they'll be like, I'm not a narcissist.
Yes, you are.
If I say it's fucking the house is blue, or no, if I say the house is pink and it's blue, it's fucking pink. Why do you see it blue? Why? Well, because it's blue. Why? Did you paint it blue just so I could be wrong? That's what you fucking did, huh? Man, you're a bitch. What the fuck? Trying to make me look stupid? Honestly, that's how it is. I mean, he would never piss at me like that. It would never get to that point. But it's like all mind games. Mind games.
And then people wonder why there's so many people with trust issues.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like if you are molded into a fucking way for so many years, but you know about it, you're caught to it, you don't give two fucks after a while, because you don't. You eventually catch on.
Yeah.
And you just laugh and go fuck yourself and shut the fuck up. Okay, whatever. The next person's always like, well, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, do I really need to tell you everything?
Do you really want to know?
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know, guys. Do you know a narcissist? So, I am a narcissist.
I am the narcissist.
You got Chewy and Sasha watching.
Hey, guys, I thought you were in jail.
Ah, you got parole. You got an early parole date.
They were in jail. If you need sopitas, tell me. Well, why are you guys gonna package some new white tennies?
Yeah.
No, nada. So, alright guys, I guess we'll cut it and end it here. Next week, I'm gonna try to bring in a guest about abusive relationships. I know I started a bunch of shit the week before with my life and my ex and stalking and abusive and this and that, and I know a lot of you guys are like, what the fuck? But every topic at its time, so we'll take it episode by episode. She doesn't want to be on tape, so we're gonna have her blocked off like the fucking FBI videos with the black and turtle. Not all that, but we're gonna have her over there
with the shadow of the nappy ass hair.
So
I'm not saying your hair is nappy.
Yeah, so like he says, haha, we can watch, but we can't comment.
Oh, wait, how did he come with that?
On my messenger.
Oh, okay. Because earlier I was like, he sent John a message, and I was like, if he's in jail though, how does he know that I put we're going on live? Because usually we're the Thursday special, you know? So then he's like, I don't know. And I was like, maybe they could see, but they can't, right? I was right.
That's fine.
Oh, guys. Okay, tell me this, Mr. Morales. Was it because of that big insult you gave that young guy the other day that I put Mr. Morales?
What, did he report him?
If that was him, he probably did.
Why would you report somebody?
Little bitch.
Everybody's so fucking sensitive now.
No, it was... I'm gonna tell you. That insult was so fucking good. Like, I was like...
Can you send it to me? I like to send it to a couple people.
It was like...
Wait, can I read it? I don't know what you're
I don't know, because if they did report it, that one is probably not there.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, can you tell?
But it was like this big on Facebook in
send
all
it
caps.
to John.
Did you
so
tag
John
him?
can show us.
Did you tag him at least? Did you get tagged?
From what I remember, he helped this fucker out a while back, and now this fucker's like acting like
Brand new.
yeah. So then he's like, fuck you, you little youngster, and blah, 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 pretty much telling him to go back to where he came from, this and this. And it was just like really insulting though. I just remember kind of the concept of the insult, if that was it. So it was pretty good, yeah. I was like, Mr. Morales. Yeah. So, let's see.
Yeah,
Has he answered?
he hasn't answered me back.
Okay.
He's watching though.
Yes.
I'm Morales.
So,
all right, guys.
Yeah, we'll do that. Hopefully next week. I heard Valerie Piñon, the comadre, would like to possibly come. She has lupus. So I would love to have her on here and explain to all of us other people how it goes. Because I know her cousin died really young of lupus too. So I would love to have her. I'm going to try to get at her. So either or probably next week. And you guys will
Oh
be seeing
yeah. Well, I don't know if he's replying to me saying it or if he's saying yeah to the comment that he made.
Yeah, to the comment. That was fucking mean. It was a good mean insult. Like, yeah, good. It hurt my heart.
Do you need some A&D for that, bro?
Yeah. More than A&D. Fuck
that
yeah.
fucking surgery wrap?
Yeah. That was a good one.
Together. The wife is a little sick right now, but we're watching in the living room on the big TV.
Hey, you guys like my new greñas?
Hey, he's got a picture to prove it.
Oh.
See, it's like for people like him that keep me going. No, it's weird because like a lot of other people might think I'm just lame, but I get a lot of positive fucking feedback. Like a lot. Like, put it this way, I know so much about a lot of people right now, so deep. It's like amazing. And I'm not, they told me so it ends there. They're ready when they're ready. But it's like good. Like I'm glad I'm getting them out there, to speak about it. Speak about it. That's all I can say. I'm gonna service my libraries this week, guys. So I know none of you fuckers donated bucks, but you will see I am gonna service them. I'm gonna keep posting my donations over and over, so pass it on because the time is coming. For the care packages I'm trying to get. I'm gonna start collecting clothing donation as well. So if you guys are ready, I'll give you guys a date for sure. Let me know, I'll come get it. My Amonos Rescue, I'm taking you guys to the Cahuila Cemetery this week. So probably tomorrow, check that out. And you'll see a bunch more pictures of me because I'm gonna do a lot of photo shoots coming. Don't se enojen. Be happy that I'm happy, people. Fuck, you'd be surprised how people hate. And they like down low hate. Like they don't tell you like fuck you, but they just don't like your shit or don't comment. But it's alright, guys. It's alright.
Well, you got a fan of your shoes. He says, as always, the wife and I send our utmost. And Sonia says she loves your shoes.
Thank you. I have them off because I have a swollen foot still. It don't fit.
And she has fat feet.
One fat foot. One. The right. The left is still good. I stopped. But alright, guys. So we'll end it there. Like I said, anything you guys want to add?
Take a shower tonight.
Oh, happy birthday, Chuck. Your last guest, Charles Lopez. Today's his birthday.
Happy birthday! I had another birthday. Who was it?
They weren't that
Monica, her cousin.
I have a birthday.
Today starts a 4 birthday comma.
Oh yeah. Brian's birthday is on June 3rd.
Brian or Ryan?
Brian.
My sister got 2 lovers like Mary Wells.
No.
And Ryan.
No, so, okay, let me explain that real quick, okay? His name's Brian and he has a brother, right?
No, his name's Brian Ryan. It's one word and it's like this.
Okay, let me tell you.
Carol's Junior's is Sunday.
That's right. Are you doing a party for him? Let me know. You do.
I'm having a party for Jimmy on the 12th. You're all invited. It's gonna be like a TikTok party.
What's that?
Well, some fool fucking invited everybody on TikTok to a birthday party at the beach. And like 700 people.
Adrian's like TikTok. Ruby's quinceañera, like 5 years ago or how long? Remember?
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm gonna do one for my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was.
But I'm gonna get it.
It's gonna be at the park. It's gonna be at the park, not at my house.
Fucking
115 people.
That guy, Adrian. It was the whole thing on TikTok. His name was Adrian. He put a flyer out for his birthday for everybody to meet at Huntington Beach to go like party. And this shit went viral. And to top it off, Adrian didn't even show up.
No.
So everybody was waiting at fucking the
what are they gonna be waiting for? That was probably there with them and they didn't even know who he was.
No, he came out. He came out after. Before, he's like, hey guys, I'm Adrian. I'm the one having this big.
Did they bring them bottles or something?
No, everybody. It was like a BYOB. Like, bring your own shit. So you can have
I'm
your
gonna
own
let
shit.
you guys know right now. I'm gonna have a big party for my birthday. Because if I don't celebrate myself, nobody gives 2 fucks. John still thinks my birthday is September 11th. So,
still? When did I even believe that?
When did he tell you?
Ugh, I don't know nothing. All I know is that I'm celebrating in 3 years when I turn 35.
I'm getting a big house with the pool and only the few will be there. No.
The chosen few.
Yeah, she's not even going to show up.
At least the house is going to be there.
Is Julie still watching or no?
No.
Oh, she's gone. I'm going to do a boudoir shoot.
She got Yesenia watching, Yesenia Caño.
So I'm going to do some...
And then Carol says this Sunday is Junior's birthday. Party.
Where?
Sunday.
Oh. Where? At the park or the Suegras?
I don't know.
She'll answer me. Alright guys, so...
Bye.
With this, thank you for your tarde. Thank you for your respect. Support.
Shower, it was hot, and Nancy likes to feel the butt juices.
Yep. I know your head's sweaty, guys.
And that's it, guys. Have a good
wash
one.
my hair.
I know. We will see you next Tuesday. We're going to start filming Tuesdays, so catch us Tuesdays, guys.
Bye. Bye.
I just want to let you know that we don't stop right away. So we're still recording and we're still live.
Oh, shit.
It's alright. I feel all fucking realizada. Look at me.